So, welcome to District 4, to the point for information and news. I am your host, A-Love. What is happening to Hollywood? I mean, just think about it. In the last 2 years, we've seen the downfalls and the reveals of many of those secret lives that people were living in that industry. Not just in music, but in film and television. Now we're looking at the fires. Okay, we've got fires going on, and we have some celebrities that have lost their homes. I mean, literally, Paris Hilton said she watched on live television as her house burned down. We've got Miles Teller's $7.5 million house burning to the ground. We don't have just any houses burning. We have celebrities in entertainment industries' houses burning down. Some people have called it apocalyptic. I don't know if that's extreme or more of a metaphysic conspiracy theory, but there's something going on. And there was a bunch of stuff happening in entertainment that was covered up for years. But before we get started and go too deep, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. This channel's, it's been growing a bit, and TikTok's growing as long as it still stays there. And we have, sort of fan base and Lemon8 and all of those things. The rumor has it that TikTok, by my boy, everybody knows I'm a huge fan of Mr. Wonderful, who is called Mr. Wonderful, but his real name is Kevin O'Leary. And I was a little disappointed with him with the whole FTX thing, but I went ahead and gave him a break. He came out and thought that, maybe he would be a purchaser of TikTok and be able to actually take us out of the situation, for lack of a better description, that we're in now. Now, of course, everybody knows we have the trials going on, and I feel like I have some hair somewhere. We have just quite a bit going on with that, and we have until the 19th to sort of wrap up all of the things. We had the court date on the 10th to sort of wrap up all of the things that are going to happen with TikTok, and even with the approval of the incoming administration. So they meaning President Trump's camp, wants to save TikTok. Will it be saved? We don't know yet. But we do know that it looks like they're putting up a pretty good fight. And so whatever will end up happening, it'll all be solidified coming up towards the end of January. A day allegedly before the administration actually takes office. But they have asked for a stay or for an extension, for lack of a better description, and we are waiting to see answers to that, and then what would happen as a result of those answers by the Supreme. Having said that, back to the fires. We have to look at what the heck is going on. And someone always says whatever's done in the dark will eventually come to light. And it sounds, corny. And a lot of people don't believe, you reap what you sow, karma and all of these things. And we say it, and no one ever thinks it's going to happen to them. Last thinking, especially powerful people, you think it's never going to happen to me. It doesn't matter how much dirt they do, it's never going to get caught. But it looks like the entertainment industry as a whole actually did reap and sow. Actually is getting some sort of comeuppance. And it is coming like anything. It takes a long time to reap a harvest. It takes a long time to reap and sow. So that's why you think, literally, people take the time that they're not getting caught to continue to do what they've been doing. Now, this is biblical for those of you that are into the Bible, but for those of you that are not, it's literally proven over time that people tend to waste the time that they're given to repair a situation, to leave a situation, to not continue the way that they're going, to actually continue the way that they're going, with the thought process that I'm getting away with it, so therefore I will not be caught. I will not catch up to me. And this is proven time and time again not to be true. Biblically speaking, if you're a religious person, it says it in the Bible. It says many people take the time that God gives them to repair or repent, it's used, to actually continue sinning. And then when he turns his back on them, they want to ask for help. Okay. So I say that, in a religious sense, if you're a religious person, or non-religious if you're not religious. Either way, it took a long time for it to get to this point. And it seems to be continuing for those industries as a whole. So we might want to think about this time in our lives, just in general. Not just entertainment, but just all of us. About this time in our lives, what are we doing with the time that God has given us? What are we doing with the time that we have left on this earth? And are we being productive with it? Are we making good with it? Are we bringing peace with it? Because literally, if it teaches you nothing else, money can't buy you time. Money can't buy you can't buy you out of consequences. And I'm not saying people deserve to have their houses burned. I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying, lately, entertainment industry should be looked as an example of what is done in the dark will eventually come to light. Thank you so much. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Got a little philosophical with that one, but it's just weird. I just keep looking at stuff, and every time I turn around, it's one thing or another being exposed inside the confines of what was private, not public, kept under wraps. And it just seems to be coming out more and more every time. So thank you so much. Be safe, and I'll see you next time.